Hello, sports fans, and welcome to the Scott Sports 101 Week 7 Thursday Night Football pregame show. It's Week 7 of the NFL, and the Browns are kicking it off tonight. And right now they're up 10-0 in the second quarter. Denver's got the ball at 4th and 8 at the Denver 33. And hopefully the Browns will get the ball back and pad their lead. So we'll talk about tonight's game, and I'll give what I feel is going to happen. And hopefully the Browns can snap their losing streak tonight, and we'll get to all that. But first, here is today's Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Week 7 trivia question. And it's a Browns trivia question. Which 1957 first-round draft pick out of Syracuse University played 9 seasons in Cleveland and is known as one of the greatest running backs in NFL history? I will have the answer later in the podcast. Well, it's Thursday Night Football, Week 7. The Cleveland Browns and the Denver Broncos are battling it out right now at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. And the Browns will look to bounce back. From their rough loss to the Arizona Cardinals. To the Arizona. From their loss to Arizona last week, I should say that. The big question is who is going to be able to play tonight? And as you know, Case Keenum is starting at quarterback in place of the injured Baker Mayfield. And we do have a Baker Mayfield update. Reports say that Baker Mayfield has fractured a humerus bone in addition to a torn labrum. So we will keep you updated on that story. So, as I said, Case Keenum will start at quarterback in place of the injured Baker Mayfield while he deals with that shoulder injury. And it is common sense, you can argue that, since sometimes has been lacking with the Browns, at least in the past, and maybe those misguided regimes would have played a quarterback with a torn labrum in his left shoulder. But I doubt that. I doubt it. But as I said, the Browns will start Case Keenum at quarterback tonight against the Denver Broncos, and he's playing right now, and in place of Baker Mayfield. Yeah, in place of Baker Mayfield, and he is dealing with that shoulder injury, and he could be out for several games, and we'll have to wait and see on that. D'Ernest Johnson will start at running back along with Demetrius Felton in place of the injured Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. And Johnson was very excited and to be starting in his first Browns game tonight. And there's a minute 2 to go before halftime, so we're going to call it a pregame second quarter show. And the Browns have the ball 2nd and 12 at their own 18. Hunt has been placed on injured reserve. And with the Browns being wiped out with a long list of injuries, this presents a really big time problem for the Browns. A problem they need to fix quick and fast, because this game tonight, I feel, is not only a very pivotal game, but also a must win for the Browns. And we'll have some more new Browns news in just a moment. Meanwhile, the Denver Broncos are coming off a 34-24 loss at the hands of the Las Vegas Raiders last week. NFL Network's James Palmer reported this morning that Broncos quarterback Teddy Bridgewater is expected to start tonight against Cleveland. Bridgewater has been better as the week progressed. Palmer added, "It gets no easier for Bridgewater, who will likely be even less mobile after injuries against a Browns defense that ranks fourth in the NFL in pressure 32.1% and third in sack rate 7.4%. When not blitzing this season, the Broncos have allowed the second highest QB pressure rate in the NFL, 40.3%, along with 5 sacks when facing fewer rushers since Week 5. Now, Bridgewater missed the second half of Week 4 after suffering a concussion, but returned in Week 5. The veteran QB will play, through pain, Thursday night as the Broncos try to end a 3-game losing streak that has them spiraling. Now there are two teams. These two teams are both 3-0 and looking to save and salvage their season. Now Odell Beckham Jr. was questionable, and he is playing tonight. Jedrick Wills is playing tonight. John Johnson III is playing tonight. But he will be an uphill battle, but don't rule him out. And so he is playing tonight. Some good Some good news for the Browns. Wide receiver Jarvis Landry has been activated from injured reserve in time to take on the Broncos, as NFL Network's James Palmer first reported. And the Pro Bowl wideout hasn't played since suffering a sprain in Week 2. The timing of his return couldn't be better for the 3-3 Browns. And Browns fans are so excited to see Jarvis Landry playing tonight. So, now as you know, the Browns have a very strong... The Broncos know that the Denver Broncos have a very strong secondary, and Jedrick Wills will also play in tonight's game, as I indicated, and the Browns will have to really put the pressure on the Broncos secondary besides Teddy Bridgewater. And Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski is very confident that Keenum will lead this Browns team to a victory tonight over the Denver Broncos. So, and I'm going to give my score prediction right now as well as my pick. I am going with the Browns for tonight's game, and I think my brother-in-law will be as well. And I think he might have sent me his pick right now. I will take a look. He did indeed. Let me take a look. He is taking the Browns tonight, as I just said. So I will. And my score prediction, I don't think this is going to be a very high-scoring game. I am going to say Browns 19 and Denver 14. 19-14, the Browns win tonight. So that I feel is my score prediction for tonight, and my Thursday night pick of the week. So so we will talk more about the Browns and Browns-Broncos game in just a moment, but first, it's time now to reveal the answer to today's Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Week 7 trivia question. Which 1957 first-round draft pick out of Syracuse University played 9 seasons in Cleveland and is known as one of the greatest running backs in NFL history? And if you said the great Jim Brown, you are correct. Jim Brown was the 1957 NFL NFC Rookie of the Year, as well as the NFL's leading rusher in his rookie season. He was selected to the Pro Bowl in each of his 9 seasons with Cleveland in his last season. He was voted MVP of both the NFL and the Pro Bowl. Brown was inducted into the Pro Bowl Hall of Fame in 1971. I have another trivia question on my next podcast, so stay tuned for that. Now, right now, the Browns are up. There's 16 seconds left to go in the half. The Broncos got the ball back, and it's now halftime, and the Browns lead 10-0. Let's hope they can pad their lead in the second half, and hopefully we will be talking about the Browns win once this game is concluded. Well, that's just about going to wrap it up for the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football Week 7 pregame second quarter show. I'll be back with the Scott Sports 101 Thursday Night Football postgame show once the Browns and Broncos game has concluded. Hopefully we'll be talking about a Browns win. But until then, always remember, be a team player each and every day and every way possible. So long, everybody. 3, 2, 1, I'm done.